Hello and welcome to the Griffin's Head Classic Car Meet here at Papplewick for one of their shows. There's a lot more than I thought there would be here, to be honest. I thought it was just going to be a load of classics, but no. We've got muscle cars, supercars, sports cars, tuner cars, a lot of stuff. So we'll start off on this row here, shall we, with this lovely, shiny Nissan GTR. One of the best sounding supercars ever made, in my opinion. That's parked next to a BMW M3, looking very, very sporty. And we've got a Jaguar E-Type, which is obviously quite a cool classic car that you don't actually see many of these days. That's next to an MG Metro. And then we have a pair of JDM cars, very rare to see these out and about. We have a Nissan S14 alongside a Mark 1 Mazda MX-5, I believe. Looking very lovely with the raindrop exhausts.
There's still people arriving now.
That's actually alongside an Alpina B10, which is again a really quite rare car. And you've got an MG, which is looking very, very nice. And then there's this thing. Yeah, I'm not too good on really old classics, as you can probably already tell, but I'll still show you them. Down here we have a Zephyr 6, another very nice looking classic. There's another Jaguar E-Type here. This one is in blue. That's alongside a Vauxhall. Might be a Cavalier, not too sure. Could be a classic Vauxhall VX. However, yep, not too sure. There's a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, and we'll be sure to have a look at all of these from round the front later too. Is this a Renault 5? Not too sure, it might be a Sporty Clear. Looking nice though. There's a Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. There's an Escort 1.6 litre. I think that might be another Cosworth, not too sure, might be an Escort, might be a Cosworth, might be Capri. Let's have a look, shall we? Yep, it's a Capri. Looking very nice there with the engine on display. Got a Jaguar E-Type next to a Cobra. And arriving in the background we have a British Leyland. Looking very lovely. There's a Ferrari F355 GTS. And some more Fords here. We've got a Ford Focus RS Mark II alongside an Escort. There's a very sporty looking Beetle, and that's behind a Nissan Skyline GTR. There's also a Volkswagen Corrado over there. And then we've got a pair of Land Rovers, including a very sporty pickup one. And down there you've got an M3, an RS3, and a couple of other cool cars that we might have a look at later. You've also got, I believe, a couple of muscle cars just there, alongside a pair of Focus RS's. And then this hot rod type Rolls Royce, I believe. Looks like a hot rod, but probably not. Here we have a Jaguar F-Type S convertible alongside a Ford Mustang 4 litre. Then you've got this, which I believe is a JDM car, but let's have a look around the front. It's a Honda NSX, looking very, very sporty with its black rims. That's alongside a Porsche Cayman. I believe it's a Cayman GTS. Alongside a Corvette C7 Grand Sport. Looking very lovely in its convertible form. So here we are down the bottom then to witness some of the other cars that are here at the show. We have a Mustang Mach-1, which is one of the coolest muscle cars of the 60s. That's next to another Ford Escort. That's alongside this beast, which is a Plymouth GTX. Looking lovely. We have a Nissan Micra here, showing off its lovely looking little engine. And then over here we have a Subi. This is an Subaru WRX, I believe. It's an STI, and it's looking lovely in its blue. Love that blue. Have a quick look at the interior. Very nice. That's alongside another Mustang. And then there's a Toyota MR2 and a Lotus Esprit over there as well, and a Mini Cooper in yellow, and one in red. Got some lovely exhaust sounds there from the TBR Griffin in yellow. Got an MG BGT over there, parked next to a Volkswagen Beetle, of course. Got a Subaru Impreza, looking lovely. Got a Volvo 940 SE, alongside another 940, this one in the form of a turbo. We got an Audi over here, alongside a Mini, classic Mini there. We've got something coming in with a train horn, and I hear that whilst passing a Triumph 2000. Mustang over here, looking lovely, bearing its GT badge. We've got a Volkswagen Golf GTI, alongside a Mercedes 300 SL. This is in transit, it's moving. And there's an alarm going off somewhere. Got a hot rod, a proper hot rod. Alongside a Corvette C7. Got a Camaro ZL1 parking up over here in a lovely shiny matte black livery. And as that passes, we get a chance to look at some of the other classics. We have a nice old Ford, got a Dodge, Volkswagen Beetle, classic Porsche, alongside a Jaguar E-Type, and a Mitsubishi 3000 GT. And then over here we have another Corvette. I believe this is a C5, however it might be a C6. That's alongside another hot rod, I believe, because it is a V8. Not too sure though. Got a Mini. Got a Capri, if I've not already mentioned it. A Vauxhall Cresta. A Jaguar XJS V12. And then heading up here we can find this, which I'm sure is a Bertini 25 or something along the lines of that, but that's alongside this Consul Corsair. Got an MX-5 there, and then we have the WRX that I saw earlier. The hot rod looking track car, which is actually a Score Hill Magic, I believe. That's alongside a Ford Granada and a Volkswagen. And then over here we've got a Volkswagen camper. Triumph. Let's have a look what it is behind the chairs. Oh, it's a Triumph Herald. Got a Morgan three-wheeler making sounds on departure. It's alongside this Austin. It's alongside a Jaguar E-Type. So here we have a Volvo 1800 alongside another one, a Volvo 1800S's, and then along the top we have a Nissan GTR, a Mini, a Opel Manta, and over here I believe we have an older Aston. Yes, we do. This, I believe, is an Aston Martin DB7. Got a Subaru making sounds on arrival. And coming along here we have a Ford Anglia with teddy bears. That's amazing, that is. That really is quite a cool, cute little car.
Yeah, see you weekend. I think Dalton.
And then over here we have a Beetle. It's departing now. Double exhaust. Got an XJS arriving here, alongside what I believe is another Ford Capri. Got a Cortina here, Ford Cortina, a Porsche Boxster, a pair of Cobras, and then over here we've got a pair of MGB Roadsters, an E-Type, another MGB Roadster, and a Porsche. I believe it's a 928, however I could be wrong, might be a 968. And then down here we have a pair of classic Vauxhalls. This Fiat 500, a Peugeot 205 CTI, a 205 GTI, a Vauxhall Calibra 16 valve, a Ford Escort convertible, classic Vauxhall Astra, and this Porsche 911S. That's alongside an Alfa Romeo, proper classic Alfa. We've got a pair of classics here, including one in this cool looking hot rod style colour. It's alongside a 205 Rally, a Fiesta ST, an Austin 3000 Mark III, an Audi with Quattro all-wheel drive. Believe it's an A4, but look at it, look at that for a stance. That's alongside a Daimler 8. And then over here we have this four-wheel drive Vauxhall, and this, which is called the Gogo Mobile. Not too sure on what that is, to be honest, but it's alongside a Triumph TR5. Dodge van here, Triumph TR3, another Volvo 1800, a Lancia, or is it a GTM? Sure, Lancia made a Libra. I'm not too sure, to be honest, though. Sure, but I'm not sure. This is a GTM Libra. And it's mid-engine. Look at that. It's cool. Got a Mark II Focus RS there. Mustang GT. Alongside a Camaro Z28. R8 coming in, R8 V10. And there you've got a car, not too sure on what it is. And over here a Triumph Stag. Look at this R8. In the matte blue, to be honest, that is amazing. Love the look of that. Making some lovely sounds as it passes by. And there's a TVR Chimera there. A classic Mini. And then we'll come back along and get these on this side now, actually. Got another Mustang arriving. Hopefully we'll get some nice sounds when these leave later on. And then in this corner we have a pair of Porsches here. That's a Boxster. I believe that's a 718. We've got an AMG C63 here coming in. Whoa! I believe we saw that actually at the Ferry Farm meet a couple of weeks back. Over here then we have an RS that's just parked up alongside a Fiesta ST. And then up here we have that Vauxhall Proton, not sure, but it looks very nice in the black livery. That's alongside a matte grey Audi R8. Not sure, but that could be an R8 V8. Either it might be a V10. Got another ST right here. And we've got a classic coming. That's that V8 that we saw, I think. Is it? This is indeed V8 Pilot, is it? Now I've got that lovely, soft-sounding, burbling Audi. And then over here we have some more classics, a Cobra. God, I love the Cobras. That's alongside a Jag, classic Jag. I believe it's a Mark II Jag. That's something with ladies on the front. You've got an Austin Super Sprite. And this Riley, oh, but here we have the Audi R8 on its second lap. Making some V10 sounds on that flyby. Got a couple more cars here, including this lovely Porsche Cayman GTS convertible. And you've got some other cars over here. Got a Triumph, not too sure on what that is, alongside a Ford Capri, is it? Is it a Ford Capri? No, it's a Consul Capri. Got a Z4 next to that, proper nice black Z4, and here comes a Mustang. Sounding lovely with the V8 there. And then over here we have a Chrysler SRT. I believe that's a Jag XJR, and that's next to, I believe, an MG Midget. But that is about it. Right, might head to the exit now. Right, so yeah, here we go, heading to the exit now. And on the way we can spot a TVR there, parking up, I believe it's a Chimera. Here we have an MG. Is that a TF? I think so. And coming in here we have a Mark I Mazda MX-5. Lotus Esprit there. Another classic MG. And a BMW with sounds. I believe that could be an old 3 Series. And yeah, look at this Esprit. Looking lovely there. Oh, we have an Aston Martin arriving. Look at this. That's looking sharp. And it's an Aston Martin Vantage. Got a Volkswagen Caddy pickup there, looking very lovely in the powder. Right, we've found somewhere, a little brown seat, but here goes. Triumph TRC, and we've got TRC, TR3, and we've got an E-Type coming out in blue. Looking lovely. And that's followed by a Mustang. Lots of Mustangs here at the show today. Hopefully we get some nice sounds from them all when they go. Right, so let's have a close-up of this E-Type. And here she goes. Get ready for some nice sounds, followed by the Mustang. This is the 4-litre high-performance engine. Look at this lovely long limo. It's a Hummer, actually. Hummer limo. Wow. Look at the size of that thing. But we've got an F-Type coming here. And in front of that, we have a orange Fiesta ST. We've got the Peugeot 205 on departure here. And there's a Tesla that I like, it's the Model S, but let's focus on the proper classics for the time being, shall we? That sounds quite good. Silent. And here we've got another Classics clan. Got a Ford Cortina followed by the Porsche, a retro red Porsche. I believe it's a 928 as I said earlier. And behind that we've got a Volkswagen Beetle and another Porsche, so a trio of German engineering beasts. We've got a Mustang pulling around them, just here. And another one in a lovely burgundy. That's actually a Capri, but this one is a proper Mustang. And that's a Porsche Targa. Whee! And we have the other 205 here, and there's a Honda E going in, never seen one before. no, the A1's skidding away. I believe we've seen this before at the previous Dovecote meets. We've got another one of those next week, all being well. So, we've decided to come back in the show to watch stuff leaving, as well, out there it's a blind bend, it's a bit bad, so yeah, we'll get them firing up this straight, shall we? That is a Porsche 911S. Got an Austin coming round here, and we're having cheesy chips. Oh yeah. There she goes. We've got an Audi RS4 coming in blue. Lovely looking blue, this one. That's just waiting for the Austin to go round. That was quite nice. And we've got another Mustang here. And there's an XJS. A lot happening. That's a Ford Prefix. Coming out here we have a Volkswagen Type 2 camper. And that's followed by one of the two Subis that I've seen. One of the two newer Subis, that is. Well, that's a sticker showcase on an MGB GT. That is one shiny Z4. Look at this Beetle with halos.
I got so many bad highs. I got 8 bites. They all look like that. See you later, boys. See you later.
Got an Aston coming in here. I believe it's a V12 Vantage. And coming up the road here we have a Porsche Cayman, looking very lovely in the shiny red. It's a 718 Cayman. It's actually an Aston Martin DB9. Don't see many of them now. Here we've got an Audi RS7, one of the coolest Audi sports cars of the 2010s. Look at that. And here we've got a Zephyr 6. We've got a Triumph TR7. There's a Triumph Stag. Here we have her then. It's the big V6 beast that is the Nissan GTR. And we've got another Nissan in the form of a Skyline departing there. That's a bi-turbo Merc in the form of a C43 AMG. That's followed by the Chrysler SRT6. The AMG there sounding like a Formula One car. Got a Cobra there and I almost fell into some plants. And here we've got a Nissan 350Z in the form of a Roadster. So there goes the little MG Metro, followed by the Volkswagen Caddy pickup. And here we have what I believe is a Ford Escort, followed by a crew of classics. That's a Vauxhall Cavalier, MG Midget there, Mark II Mazda MX-5, and a little old Fiat Panda. I believe that's a classic Austin. Everyone not too short, and then we've got an Alpha here. Nice little sporty MTO there with dump valve sounds. And we've got a hot rod. Wow. The Aston Martin DB7 in green. Lovely colour that. Definitely looking amazing. That's followed by a Vauxhall Astra. And this, which is another Vauxhall, of course. And this is a Vauxhall Calibra. Looking very lovely in the black livery there. a GTI with popping sounds there. But here goes a Triumph. And behind that, sorry, an Audi RS3. And over here we have the pop-up clan. Got a Lotus Esprit Turbo. And a Toyota MR2. It's a Mr. 2. And we've got a tuned Swift here. Got the Mach 1 Mustang here. Look at this. So long. Wow. And we've got the JDM S14. And the JDM Mazda MX-5. And sandwiched in between them, a Jaguar E-Type. And we've got a Jaguar XFS Sport Brake, which I personally think looks fantastic. And we've got a couple more classics following. Got a Subaru there, Subaru Legacy, and an MG. Got a Corvette C7 here. And that's following a British Leyland rally car. Look at this though. Absolutely popping in the red. It's the Corvette C7 Grand Sport. That's probably one of my favourite cars here, to be honest. Here we have the blue Audi R8, and this is unfortunately going to be the final departure of the night, but I do hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Gonna have some pictures up next for you.